Guys, Sobre el piso in la noche. We're going to talk about a couple things. I recently got terminated from my place of work. That's right, Sobre el piso is unemployed again. 1 year after starting the channel, in the beginning of this channel, for the people that don't really know and are new to this video, I didn't have a job. I was unemployed, and I had a couple of jobs in between, in the middle of my tenure, my first year on YouTube. And now, come full circle, the circle of life. At the end, like the beginning, I am without work. Honestly, this time around, I studied, all the times, I sort of try to find out the most effective way on how to get things done, how to be as efficient as possible, and it still wasn't enough. It wasn't sufficient. I'm going to tell you my theory for why I got the boot, why I got terminated. And it has a lot to do with semen retention. It has a lot to do with a broadcast of your energy, your auric field. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into it right now, guys. Let's talk about it. So I've been on the practice. If you guys are strangers to the channel, if you guys are new to this video, I've been on semen retention for an entire year. I had no release. I haven't looked at adult film content. I haven't edged. I've, of course, felt pleasure. Obviously, because if you're healthy, that's just going to happen. It's the natural operations of the body. But I have done nothing with it. And I've changed the process of the cultivation of this energy from suppression in the beginning to now transmutation. Of course, because I was on this practice for so long, a lot of dense energy was being built up in my field. A lot of people tend to leave my life. I had a lot of friends that stopped talking to me. A lot of people, whenever I would record videos like this, people will feel incredibly uncomfortable and just move away completely, no matter what topic I talk about. And of course, that has to do with my aura. Let's fast forward and try to relate that experience that I've been having, my waking experience, since I've been ascending on this practice in the workplace. Of course, I wasn't rude at all. I'm not curt or anything. I was just like how the regular corporate employee acts. I tried to be as succinct and as terse as possible with the explanation and the understanding of explanations of tasks to do and responsibilities. And I communicated as best as I can. I made a lot of acquaintances. I knew a lot of acquaintances that turned into work friends. I knew a lot about their lives. I asked a lot about them. They asked a lot about me. We shared a lot of experiences. I believe that my boss really didn't like this kind of behavior, because usually you're supposed to stay, I think, in the corporate field. This is the first time I'm actually working in this setting. I think they like to have you stay in your lane. You're supposed to stay in your little bubble, your little cubicle, and just do that. You're not supposed to try to communicate or try to have any diplomatic communication, right, with the people that are from other departments. And also, if the boss says go, you're supposed to say how fast or where or for what time. You're not supposed to ask, is there a reason why I should go? Will I learn this? Because this is part of the responsibilities of the job. So I would ask a lot of these questions. I would, bring a lot of these questions up, out of this curiosity. And I think that a lot of what I was saying was tinged naturally with that energy of semen retention. And that makes people very, very, very uncomfortable. I'm going to relate this. I'm going to make this less about the job and what happened in that corporate office and more about you guys. You see, I don't think you guys really understand this practice of celibacy. I don't think you really understand semen retention. You see, the longer you are on this practice, you'll have, in the beginning, you'll have these benefits, right? You'll have the female attraction. You'll have a slight testosterone boost. These are all scientifically backed studies. The thing is that afterwards, 2 months, 3 months in, if you follow the practice sincerely, right, you are going to have a complete change in your aura field. Your aura is going to be dense. Your words are going to be strong. As before, if your words hit like feathers or soft pillows, now after 3 months, your words are going to hit like swords, blades, clanging cymbals. People are not going to like you at all. They're going to be nervous around you because there's an energy field emitting from you that they can't subconsciously process. And as a result, they are going to reflexively respond with hostility. This is just what naturally happens. It happened to me. It will continue happening to me, and it's going to. And that is the reason, perhaps, why I lost this job. I think I made this person very, very uncomfortable with just how I spoke. I did all my work. I really did. I mean, to be honest, I'm one with, I have my integrity, I have dignity, and I'm honest. I will tell you if I did something wrong or if I lacked, completing my responsibilities. I did everything. The thing is that it was just not enough, because they weren't satisfied or they were just feeling uncomfortable. There are a lot of monks that claim that they're celibate. There are a lot of Catholic priests that claim that they're celibate. But if they're not making people feel uncomfortable because they haven't been on the practice for months, they're not doing it correctly. This is just the long, the tall, and the short. When you guys are beginning your practices of celibacy and semen retention, I need you to ask yourself a question. Are you ready for the complete upheaval and destruction of your current reality? Your current reality as in your pre-semen retention, you haven't done it for a month, and you're just playing around with the practice. You like that extra testosterone boost, you like that female attraction, and you don't really go past there because you're always relapsing. I need you to ask, are you ready to get to the next level? Because if you are, and you continue the practice, you hold the line, you will have the same results as I do. There's going to be, of course, an enlightenment, a beginning of enlightenment. You're going to start to see things completely differently. That change in perception, that widening of your peripheral perception, there are going to be latent abilities in your DNA that you're going to start to tap into. It's going to gradually spill into your aura field and within your thoughts. You're going to start to think about things incredibly differently. That is the boon, that is the positive, that is the benefit of being on the practice for so long. I assure you, this is how the channel has been being run so far. There is no way I would have been doing all of this for this entire year if I was not on this streak of celibacy and semen retention and sobriety, of course. That's going to be for another video. The downside, the negative, the bane of this is that you have to be prepared with the rejection of the people around you in this world, by the majority, by your friends, people that you used to connect with. You are no longer going to connect with them because your energy is making them uncomfortable. They have not been prepared and primed to deal with that new influx of metaphysical energy, of vital energy. It's unfortunate that I lost this job, but I have not lost any sleep. I have not teared. I have not mourned. I have not cried or anything, because I know that this is all part of my new tunnel of fate. I am completely devoted to ascension. I am completely devoted to rising and understanding more, becoming more creative. Because of that, I don't mind what the heck happens to me, because this is just part of the game. This is part of the journey. I just hope I keep my legs. I'll keep my legs and my arms, That's really it. Don't let me be dismembered. I can lose everything. I can lose the world. I've lost it a million times over. Just keep me, completely intact physically. But guys, I'm just, bringing this video to you as a sort of warning, right? A premonition of sorts of things to come whilst you ascend on your personal journeys. You will be marginalized. You will be ostracized. You will be separated. You will be isolated. You'll be attacked. But your vessel will be the strongest that it has ever been. You will be thinking about things you have never been thinking about, and you will understand new ways and levels of this reality that you have never even begun to ponder in your past. This, I assure you. And with that being said, that is all I have to say about this today. If you guys enjoy that kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. Of course, if you are subscribed and you don't like this content, feel free to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe immediately. I'm going to tell you guys something. Don't ever let this place get you down. Things will happen. You are in a physical space where the majority practices a way of life that is traditional, naturally, and seldom researched in regards to optimal growth and development. That is just a reality. That is something that you guys are going to have to accept, being practitioners of semen retention. Do not hate them. Do not cast any anger towards them. This is just the way it is. This is truly a practice only for special individuals, the chosen ones, really. There are not a lot of people. The ideas and the things surrounding sex are seldom even spoken about, let alone that subset of people that practice semen retention. You're gonna have to understand this. You will be ostracized, you'll be separated, not necessarily by your views, if you are broadcasting it like me, but by the broadcast of your aura. Ascend, keep going, advance, right? And stay radiant. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Woo!